I'll be reacting to Let's Make a Mug 2, episode 12. I'll be watching it off of Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah, pumped up, filled up finale apparently. It's always nice seeing the camaraderie that our Himeno has with some of the other girls. It always makes for some warm, nice, fuzzy moments. How it was in the past, where back in the day I'd be nice, I'd be like hyped about snow, but then the current me would be like kind of fearful of it because if it lands on a freaking work day, it'd be a lot harder to get to work on time. So just how my perspective's changed on snow over the years really takes me aback. Oh, snap, it's gonna finally. I don't like this. Our girl's becoming an artist now. Oh, snap. I like that noise too, and just demonstrating the type of sound that it makes when they're being prepared. That's a little bit of a cute touch there. I always love the cute little mascot. I always put a smile on my face. I don't think he'd mind one bit. Yeah, I mean, they're Himeno's friends anyway, so I don't even think he'd mind at all. Oh, snap, a girl put some high expectations on her shoulders now, I'm saying that. No, I love how he looks so fucking proud. Now, that's the heartwarming stuff. I like how they take liberties here and showing her in a TBS-like style. Good, I'm glad they didn't forget about Himeno. And rich for the mug, even if she were busy, I'd have a feeling that she'd find time. It's Himeno we're talking about. I like the way she talks too. It's got a cute little accent going on. I just hope Himeno gets a good amount of sleep, though. Oh man, I tell you something awakening, man, like 2 episodes ago. Whoa, okay, that looked beautiful. I'd say out of all of them, my favorite is probably the brown one with like the design with like the curved design. That's my fave. And I like this too because this really feels like it's gone full circle. Where now you could say that Himeno, she's become really skilled at this. So if the series were to end at this point, it would fit, especially since the anime is titled "Let's Make a Mug" too. So since you already made a mug, well then, it feels like as conclusive as you can be for this type of series. Which is more like I said for most animes. Most animes are usually not even in this position to end this smoothly. So credit to the series here. I love how she looks so excited. I like the drawing there. Yeah, he best maybe wants to live longer. He best not see that. No, youngins can be fucking scary, depending on the context. I could see why he'd have reservations. I'm not gonna blame for him though. I mean, he is a single father. I have a feeling he's gonna live up to expectations. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's always nice seeing Jimena. She always makes everything better. Damn. She knows some Spanish. Fucking badass. Never expected that from Jimena's grandmother. Compa. I always love when they say that. So everybody's hearing Itakimasu anime is fucking addicting and that shit never gets old. Está bien means it's good. In case you're wondering, in case anyone's watching the episode and wondering what it means, está bien, and they don't speak Spanish, that's what it means. Ooh boy. I'm assuming she might have settled only in choosing one cup. I mean, mug, I meant to say. Oh, never mind. Oh. I'm actually surprised. Oh. That is damn sweet, though. That means Jimena probably doesn't believe her stuff is good enough yet. That's my guess. Oh, aw. She wants something for her mother there. Oh, that's really fucking cute. And it shows the attention to detail the series has got, too. And I like this too because it really doesn't really justify why Jimena wasn't choosing the series too. That she was more than just comedic relief. Because it also shows you the beauty of other cultures too. Hmm. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it. It was a good choice by our Jimena. I'm just as shocked. I'm sure eventually she'll put in something that's made by her eventually though. Hey, they have both of them have nothing to apologize for. Hmm. That's sweet. Mm. I love she adopted that phrase from Googity here. You know, the Golden Lake one looks pretty damn cool. I mean, some of them look pro style, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I had a feeling Mena was gonna go for the golden one. considering considering that she always wears like bright yellowish goldish colors. That's why. And the home summon team she has too when it comes to Himeno's pottery. Yeah, it does because you can tell by all the. Yeah, that's not symbolism because it shows that our girl is essentially a blank slate in a good way. Yeah, that's what I was. Yo, that's exactly what I was thinking. As a blank canvas, you can go any direction. And I love how he utilizes that symbolism so damn well. I mean, he's crying because he's seeing his girl before his very eyes. I think him crying here is really justified. I mean, honestly, with what went down, I could see why he would be alone by himself for at least a bit in silence. I mean, that's life. No, he needs to give himself more credit. He is dependable as hell. But I like this how they also, in a way, gave Himeno's father his own arc too, accepting the fact that Himeno's growing and being happy about it for the most part. It's really damn sweet. And you know what? That would definitely make coffee drinking always a fun experience since they have a variety of mugs to play around with too. Shit, kind of makes me want to drink coffee in a mug right now. Aww. I love that. I love the little mustache like thing on her mouth. Yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind. She can't talk. They all got mustaches too. Exactly. They can't be talking shit. Yeah, that's when I drink coffee or chocolate milk. I drink it like this so that I don't get a stash. So that I can throw shit at other people. I'm just joking. No, I'm not that kind of dick. Okay, except for maybe when I drink with best friends, then I can be a trolling kind of a troll. Then I'd do it. This really does feel like a series finale, though. And I'm gonna miss this series. Oh. You know, that's the cool thing about this episode. It feels like it's open ended where if it ends, it's cool, but if it keeps on going, it would fit into. I'm surprised that the grandmother is fucking streaming. That is random and cute as fuck. Mm. Oh. Oh, it's nice to see the father happy. Him and those pops happier too. But that's what makes Folly I fun though, the variable factor of it, not knowing what's gonna happen next. Hell yeah. No, that's a great way of wrapping things up because there, if it ends, it feels satisfying. But if it were to keep on going, they could literally make more. That's about the most perfect open ended ending I've seen in anime in quite a while. Now, in saying that, I'm gonna rate this episode a 9 out of 10. I loved it. You got character development for Himeno's father, seeing how he's realized how much his girl has grown was a really beautiful moment. There was a lot of also character development for Himeno because we see her gain a streak of selfishness in a good way, though, when she makes a muck for herself is nice, too. And I love how she deals with getting rid of the pressure by utilizing Himeno's pottery and displaying it in the shelf. And that makes sense because Himeno made such an amazing work of pottery, especially even going as far as wanting to have like that mini plate on the table for Himeno's mother who's passed away. Really gave the episode a nice emotional punch. So that's why I thought overall the episode had really good writing because it had all those emotional details there that you wouldn't see in most anime, especially not an anime of the slice of life genre in most cases. So that's where I really appreciate the strong writing in the episode for the most part. And that wasn't the only thing that really stuck out to me, though. The other thing that really stood out to me, too, was just the fact that during the episode, and they also did a damn baller job, too, of also not only giving Himeno growth and her father growth, but also seeing how happy everyone was for a main girl because it really gives it a sisterhood-like vibe, and it gives it a bigger family dynamic than it already had to begin with. So that's why I absolutely adored the character writing. I thought the animation and art quality of the episode were really great. Voice acting was fantastic. And that's why I had to rate the episode overall. Had to go with the 9 out of 10. As for the series itself, I had to rate on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional. I'm definitely going to give it a 7 out of 10. Because in my scale, 7 out of 10 is above average. Because in my scale, 1 is abysmal, 5 is average, and 10 is exceptional. Let me explain why it's above average. Because it takes its premise of pottery and takes it to the extreme in a good way. Because here we get phenomenal growth for Himeno. All the growth she receives feels natural. It doesn't feel like it's out of place. And I fucking love this. I love how during the series she felt pressured, but then eventually she realized that she shouldn't feel pressured and she shouldn't make what she wants to reduce the pressure. And I love how it took seeing Himeno's pottery and talking with the other girls to realize that. And I love that because this series also made sure to make the other characters matter a lot in the narrative. So that's why I thought the writing quality of the script was really high quality. It implemented its side character as well. And while, yes, you could argue that some of the episodes were slower than others, for the most part, the series had more episodes that were good and amazing than slower tier episodes. So that's why I thought overall the script was good. And I thought the bits like involving Toko's grandfather were really, really emotional. I'd say, yeah, maybe the only character that they didn't give as much detailed characterization was probably Kukuri and Naruse, because they gave Toko and Himeno a lot of character development, characterization. But you know what? I'm mostly fine with that because at the very least they gave 2 out of the remaining 4 girls extra layers of characterization, and that's what made the series for me pretty damn good overall. Thought overall the animation quality was good to great. Yeah, some episodes were naturally better looking than others, but for the most part the series was visually consistent. I also thought the music they had in the episode was pretty good, especially whenever they implemented the first opening theme in some of the episodes. It gave it more of an oh shit factor than it already had. And I mean that in a good way. And aside from that, I love the comedy in the series. I'm definitely going to miss this series. And for those of you curious, hell yeah, I'm definitely going to be reacting to the last live action segment of the series for sure. Y'all can bank on that because I'm pumped up to see what the completed version of all the actresses' works do look like. I mean, that's been on my wish list for multiple weeks at this point. Just to see what the hell are they going to completely produce. So, yep. These are my thoughts, y'all. And yes. Now I'm going to start my reaction to the live action bits. And 1, 0, go. Hell yeah. I've been waiting for this for too fucking long. It's too late now. Oh, hey, if it does well enough, maybe we can get a season 3. If we're lucky, anyway. Kind of does, because this is the time they've. This is like one of the first times they made such an involving pottery piece. So I'm gonna lie, they've got a point. I like the clanking sound as it's opening. It just makes my anticipation for it even more eager. Fucking love this song. Because it always feels like some nice, happy moments are going to arise whenever this specific song plays. I swear, though, that piece of pottery kind of does look a little bit dick-shaped, though. I am not going to lie. I love the way they say Yakumo. It's mo as fuck. Wow, okay. Yo, they are amazing straight up. Out of my faves, add to the legs on my face because they look like the fucking most peculiar and random ones. At least from my perspective, anyway. I love the way they say "sugoi." Yeah, that one looks like something evil's about to happen with like the yellow arms and shit. I like it though. No, I think it looks more like from the forces of evil than a protector. I'd say the butt's the best looking one. And not just that, it's so fucking random, but also well done too. It looks so massive. I like the way she's just kawaii, but in a serious tone. I gotta admit, the dog one is a close second for me, though. That dog is fucking cute. But honestly, though, all the ladies have done really good pottery work, though. But I'd say Shirazawa's use is the best, with Tanaka, being the second best, if you ask me. No, of course, she talks about the suppleness, but that's what makes her funny, though. Duh. Hey, that's a fitting title name. I admit, though, out of all of them, that mug would look like it's the most useful one, though. Like, I ain't gonna lie from a practicality standpoint. No, seriously, when she had it like pointed straight, it looked like a dildo, but when it's in any other direction, it does look like the dog it's supposed to be shaped as. I just found it to be kind of funny and cute at the same time. That's true, but legitimately, though, she did display a lot of talent making that piece of pottery, though. I'm just saying. That thing looks like it would fucking summon evil, though, not ward it off. But hey, I like that cute little perspective, though. I mean, it's best to be as optimistic as possible, you know? Oh. You know what? I think it fits artistically, too. I think it was more of an accident, but I like how she makes a good excuse for that. That's fucking cute. All right. Oh, man, that's so sweet. Those ending off where they started out. Now this really is giving series finale vibes, even in the live action segments. But you know what? I can accept this. If it ends off this way. Well, yeah, I mean, she voices now, so she has to go on the inside. It's only Oh man, that is so fucking sweet. I love the charm that all the actresses have. Oh, I like this how this series, how since this Let's Make a Mug is a work of art, it inspires people to make a work of art. I love the inspiration here. Shows you the power of art in a fantastic way, if you ask me. I can only hope they can make more memories after this, though. And honestly, oh yeah, I mean, part of the time it looked like the revocation, but in a good way. But honestly, the Tajimi does look like a legitimately cool and Lex place, though. I ain't gonna lie. Well, yeah, I can see why I should say that because it's really weird to see an anime that's so connected to a specific location, utilizes that well in its narrative, has live action segments, and yet somehow is narratively strong. I could see why I should say that because it's rare to see anime like this. The only other anime I can think of and I haven't seen it was Euro Camp. I have heard great things about that one. I haven't seen it yet, but I might one of these days, though. Yeah, that's when you're in moments like that, you gotta seize the opportunity there, like straight up. But the beautiful thing about this, though, whenever they do eat, it's never boring because the places they go to are legitimately cool. That's a good point because even like the animations are better than your conventional slice of life anime. Like, no joke. I mean, hey, if they cry, I wouldn't blame them one bit, though. Because it did look like they really did enjoy this series, just going off of the live action bits and the amazing voice performances in the series, too, to boot. Aww. Yes! So that is season 3? I mean, or if not, that could be just be them wanting to visit Tajima again. But no, seriously, this is the finale. Then I don't mind. But hey, if it gets more, I'm hyped. I'd be hyped too. Bye. All right, I gotta admit that was a sweet ending for the live action bits. Well, anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts. I love the series overall. Love the live action segments, and I'll miss this series. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode series. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the vid, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more, everyone. Thank you so much for watching my video, and bye-bye, everyone.